Welcome back. We all love our animals, our pets, especially here in Park City. And there's a great show that you can watch with your family. It's fascinating, it's charming. They're doing great things to help animals, and it's called Critter Fixers Country Vet. And here to tell us all about some new episodes coming out is Dr. Hodges and Dr. Ferguson. Thank you both for being here today. How are you?
Hey.
Doing great. How are you?
Thank you so much. We're happy to be here.
Dr. Ferguson, let's start with you. Tell me more about these new episodes and just about Critter Fixers in case someone hasn't watched before.
So Critter Fixer Country Vets is a, I guess we can call it a reality veterinary show that follows Dr. Hodges and myself, and we're from rural Georgia. So like a lot of people think of Georgia and they think of Atlanta, but we're like an hour here south of Atlanta, very rural area. And this follows on a day-to-day, you know, you're gonna learn something about pets that you didn't know. And my guy to the right is very funny, so you're gonna laugh a lot at things that he do, but it's a good family show. It's something that you're gonna learn, you're gonna have a lot of enjoyment, and you're gonna see a lot of different species of animal. I think that's one of the unique things about us is you're gonna see things from camel all the way to a spider and everything in between.
Dr. Hodges, you actually have some great dad jokes on the show. Is that normal for you? Are you always joking around?
Oh, yes. I mean, I've been knowing this guy for 30 years. We met in college 30 years ago. So, you know, we crack up and have a good time because, you know, I mean, being a veterinarian, sometimes there's some ups and downs and you're trying to figure everything out. And, you know, unfortunately, you have some sad moments. So you got to make sure you have some funny times in between. So we have a whole lot of fun.
And Dr. Ferguson, I was able to watch a sneak peek of an episode, and you treat all types of animals from snakes to rabbits to chinchillas. There was a cat that had a tongue full of tumors. Is that just common for your day-to-day life?
It's pretty common for Critter Fixer. You know, our motto is we treat them all, and definitely we get all of them. You know, we get things just like you said, tumors on tongues. We have to remove or amputate. We had Goose come in that actually the owner, it had a fracture, and we had to do some orthopedic surgery and put a pin in. We've seen camels. We see Euromastiffs. We just see a little bit of everything, and they all walk in the door, and we never know what our day is going to be. You know, we wake up in the morning and we look at the schedule and we think we know what's coming in, but we never know.
You never know. I mean, you never know. A cobra may come in or
Right.
a spider, and you know, you just never know.
And Dr. Hodges, have you ever had to turn an animal away?
You know, fortunately, that's one thing we hadn't done. We've never turned an animal away. Sometimes the level of care we have, every now and then we may refer it to a specialist, but turn an animal away, that's not going to happen. If it can be fixed, or if we can alleviate the pain or make that animal feel better, we're going to treat it. That's just what we do.
Dr. Ferguson, do you have a favorite animal that you treat? Like when it comes to the door, you're really excited because you really enjoy working with this certain type. I know you love working with all animals, but is there one that you really favor over another?
I think I'm pretty plain here. My answer is probably not going to be extravagant, but the two animals that I like most are dogs, and when we go out, I get to see cows. So it's pretty, you know, basic, but that's where my love is.
Dr.
Mine
Hodges,
is when you fish.
yeah, do you have any cases that really stand out to you when you look back, whether at these new episodes or really as your time as a veterinarian? Are there any cases that you always think about and are very memorable to you?
I tell you, a large koi, which is a fish. I mean, maybe it was about 2 feet long. It's a gorgeous fish, and it had a melanoma, which is basically skin cancer. I mean, probably maybe the size of a $50, and you know, so we take the fish out of the water, keep it anesthetized, and keep it alive. Surgically remove that cancer, and put it back. And that fish is doing well today. So, you know, that really stands out in my mind. That was really cool.
I don't know how you do this. I mean, when we watch the episodes, you are tackling so many very difficult cases that you haven't seen before, and you do an incredible job. You're both very talented. Dr. Ferguson, I understand that you started out at a very young age working with animals and helping to save animals. Do you remember that first animal that you helped when you were younger?
Yeah, most definitely I remember. The first animal is the reason that I'm here now. I was probably 8 years old, and, you know, being from a rural area, and we had a dog that was hit by a car, and so I helped doctor this animal back to health and thought I had done something miraculous. You know, now looking back on it, I think the baby just had a scratch, but whatever it was, it allowed me to be encouraged by doing that, and I wanted to be a veterinarian ever since.
And Dr. Hodges, I understand that you actually took a different turn, that you started out wanting to work with aquatic animals.
Yes, I had this childhood dream of being the first black Jacques Cousteau. I thought I would go in the deepest, darkest voyages of the ocean and do all types of fish work. So I ended up majoring in fisheries biology, and so I started fish projects, and I've even done some fish work in Nepal. So but then I decided I love all animals. So the good thing now, I get to do fish and aquatics as well as every other animal that's walking, crawling, or flying.
So true. And Dr. Ferguson, you have such a great rapport with your patients. You get along with everyone who comes in that door. You're able to help their animals. Is it different having the cameras there, or are you able just to kind of get into that mode of helping others?
Initially it was maybe the first season, we're a little bit nervous, a little apprehensive because, you have cameras following you and the whole world is going to see you. But at this point, we become very, comfortable. I don't even know the cameras are there. I just do my job, love on my clients, love on the patients, and just do it like I've always done it for 20 plus years.
And Dr. Hodges, I know you mentioned you're in rural Georgia, but do you take animals from all over? Do you find that people are traveling great distances to see you all?
Yeah. I mean, especially with this, because we've done it so long, it's people in middle Georgia. First it was our town, then it was middle Georgia, then people all over Georgia. We've got some clients from Atlanta. And I tell you, one of the coolest clients we had was a big boy from Outkast. He came down, and this is the guy who kind of made music for our college career. So it was and now with this show, we're finding people are coming in from. I had a lady call from Oregon the other day, like, I want to come in and bring my pet. So we're getting people nationwide now because they're like, I see your skills on TV. Can you do this for my animal? I like, sure, we'll do anything we can if it helps save a pet.
Well, my son is moving to Atlanta this summer, so I might just show up with a pet. You never know. Where can we get more information about the show and make sure we don't miss out?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Be sure to tune into Critter Fixers Country Vets on National Geographic Channel. Don't want to miss out enjoying watching Dr. Hodges and Dr. Ferguson work together, save incredible animals. I think you got just a taste of what they do on that show. So I highly encourage you watching this. I know my family very much enjoys it, and it was a pleasure to talk with both of them today. We'll be back with more right after this.